Carla's
Oh
property
God.
has 2 houses.
Oh
One where
God,
she runs the daycare
guys.
center.
She stuffed them in the crawl space or something. Or what else do you guys have in the US? Attics. She stuffed them in the attic. 25 missing kids discovered behind secret door. Holy shit. I mean, let's see. Okay.
Where are these kids?
Is this loud enough? I don't think it's loud enough.
It's playing down here. There's gotta be a way to get down there.
On the afternoon of November 13th, 2019, Officer
this is
Landon
old.
of El Paso County, Colorado, conducts a welfare check at a daycare center after receiving a tip about its owner, Carla
I'm sorry,
Marie Faye.
daycare
She'd
center?
allegedly been taking in more children than allowed by her license. and
This
was
is a
hiding
daycare
them.
center?
The licensing officer tries to contact Carla, but is told that no children are present that day. They're checking
Wild.
a child that has been dropped off at the center that morning. As Officer Landon and the licensing officer approach the property, they remain unprepared for the shocking discovery that awaits them inside.
What in the USA is that, by the way? Can someone explain to me? What are these vents looking things in the ground? Like, what is that? Is that like how you access your crawl space? Like, which that's another thing that Europe does not have. What the hell is a crawl space? Why would you have a space under your house? Like, why is your house levitating? I mean, I guess that's why like houses get like destroyed super easy in like tornadoes, storms, and like hurricanes, whatever in the USA. Like, why would you ever have a crawl space that people can access from the outside? That is wild to me. Just be a normal person, dig a hole, and start from your structure from underground. What is this? 3 little pigs building their home? Listen, this is not the video, so I'm just gonna, let's move on. But I just had to point that out.
I'm going to search. This is weird. I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
The first officer on scene,
Imposter vents from Among
Daycare
Us.
Center, meets with 2 licensing officials.
Great.
The daycare's owner, Carla Marie Faye, has told licensing officials that she has no children on the property that day. Little does she know,
Is that her?
the supervisor has been in contact with a mother who confirmed that she dropped her toddler off at the residence earlier that morning. The officer is now tasked with puzzling out the truth, but she cannot know just how many secrets Carla may be hiding.
Yeah, we
The
just
following
vent around the
footage
house.
has never been seen before.
That's creepy,
There's
dude.
nothing visible in the front. They would be in this room.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So I'm wondering if we need to have her come to try to pick up her child.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do.
She said she was willing to come here.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do.
I would never be.
Catch her in the act.
Hello, CSPD.
Carla wasn't actually here because she.
Where else would the demons hide?
So do you
Nowhere.
believe
I
that
don't want
these
any
kids are
demons
by
in my house,
themselves
thank
in
you.
this house?
Potentially. Here, Carla, I just saw her leave out the back. That parent thinks their child is here. So
And this child
Uh-huh.
was born in 2017, so it's just a little one.
not anybody that could even come to the door.
So we have a 2-year-old.
At the time of the video, Carla's license states that no more than 2 children under the age of 2 may be in her care, with a maximum capacity
so
of
it's
6
like,
children in total for this location.
Okay, it's not exactly a daycare. Okay, I get it. I was misled by the video. So it's basically a lady that is a nanny. She's a babysitter, right? And she, instead of going into people's places, she just like, people drop off their children and she just takes care of them. So it's not like, that makes it sound a bit better than, like an actual daycare place, because this does not look like a daycare. This should not be a daycare.
Well, do we know that someone's in here? Or just... All I can hear is the movie. I hear a kid.
Yep, I hear him too.
Yeah. So she also owns another home that she was doing unlicensed care out of research, and we do not see any evidence that she lives there. We're citing her for that. We're going through that process. This is much more serious. So we had another parent file a complaint for the other unlicensed location, but they can file those anonymously.
Okay.
Despite the allegations,
Why?
the officer is not authorized to enter the residence without probable cause. Mere suspicions are not enough at the moment.
Right.
So how are parents supposed to get their kids?
Well, so that's the thing. I don't, either she took the kids somewhere else. Either there is not actually children here, and that's why she was, but she was very nervous and kept telling us she had an appointment. We need to leave.
Hello, Tato. Welcome.
There's a camera right there, so they see I'm here.
Okay.
They'll have to try something more creative.
Call her and say, I'm ready to come get my child. Where is he?
Yeah,
She's
you
ready
should
to
do
go.
that. Oh
Okay.
my god, yes.
If you want to do
Yes,
that
catch
now, and
her.
then just give me a
Catch
call
her in
back.
the act.
Let me know what she says. Ask her where he's at. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
That was
She
her
should
that just
probably be ready to never bring her kid here
she
again.
said, she's like, oh, never. That's what I said. I
Okay.
said, she
Because
said,
this is obviously going to make things not okay for future.
Uh-huh.
there was a lot of very strange things that happened that led up to this. So the parent went up to the
Oh,
gate to
spill.
try to get her child. Carla called the parent on the phone, and the parent said, I left and didn't come back. So they had intended to come get their child here, but Carla called them and said basically to leave. Well, so interestingly, I'm really glad
I don't
just went back
understand.
down there. I saw her standing out in the back getting picked up by that Mustang because she doesn't want to get in this Jeep because she told me she doesn't drive a Jeep. She lied. So she's providing false and misleading information to us, which is enough for grounds for adverse licensing action. But
Okay.
that's not the concern at this point. Where are the children?
Yeah, if I drop my kid off somewhere, I expect them to continue to be at that place, not carted back and forth.
A moment later, a black Camaro is seen driving past the house. Despite
Okay.
the officer later identifying the car as a Mustang, it is actually a Camaro.
What's the plate? Can you read
What's
that
about?
No.
What about the
I'm
Camaro?
going to start walking around in case.
Now I'm wondering.
Oh.
So he didn't put up the back.
The official has seen Carla re-enter the property, and the officer immediately walks toward the back alley to try to intercept her.
Lincoln Ocean.
Bro, you should run, not walk.
Hi, sir. Would you mind chatting with me for a second? Sure. Just step out and talk to me.
Cool.
The man is Mark Spillane, who identifies himself as Carla's employee.
She's my
Did you
boss.
come and pick her up just now?
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Okay. Where are the kids?
I don't think she has anyone.
What a question to ask. Hey, can we just chat for a minute? Where are the kids? Where are the kids?
Right now.
She's supposed to have at least one, and I
Really?
need to check on that kid.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just grabbed her real quick, went to the bank, came back.
When asked where he believes the children are,
Okay.
Mark gives the same address that the officer and the licensing official are already at.
At this point, you're not in any sort of trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Uh-huh.
So, again, I appreciate you stopping to chat with me.
What is he
Is
holding
she
in there?
known to do some...
Why is he
sneaky
holding
things?
a
Not really.
did he
What the hell
bribe
is-
the did he bribe the police? What is going on there? Why is he flexing money?
Known to do
Look at
some
that.
hinky things.
Not really.
Well, where the hell are these
What are you
kids?
doing,
No
dude?
problem.
Okay.
It seems to be that there's been several reports and people are concerned that they drop their kids off and they're not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I was a parent, I'd be pretty upset about that too.
I'd say so. That
Yeah.
would upset me.
And so, I mean, obviously they're
Yeah.
concerned about things like this where you have nothing to do with this. You're coming to pick her up because she asked you to.
Bro just wants us to know he got bands like that.
But if she's leaving kiddos by themselves, that's a problem. Continue to investigate this. I would ask that you don't call her right now until we could talk to her in person. But
After speaking with Mark, the officer moves to the rear entrance of the property.
Mm.
if I can have an extra set of hands over here, that'd be great. You could call me before you get here. I have another officer.
Is she
coming
calling
that's gonna
backup?
come back here with you.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go see what I can get done in the front side, but this
Nice.
is getting weirder and weirder.
It's bizarre.
Do you think she's more likely to cop back here?
Is watching to see if they can either do something in the front or do something in the back.
With the call coming in, Officer Landon takes the opportunity to chalk out an action plan with her partner.
I'm gonna go back to the front of the house. If you could go to the alley, it's on the north side. There's a lady back here in a gray shirt, black pants. She's
Oh yeah.
one
Oh,
of the
that's smart.
licensing
They should
boards.
surround
She's keeping
the
eyes on
house
here,
so she
but-
can't like
and there's
sneak
one
in
the
and
front,
out
too, but I
constantly.
hate leaving any of these ladies by themselves with all of this stuff. My partner's 5 minutes out. Hey.
Finally, a mother arrives, expecting to pick up her child.
She hasn't answered for us so far, so we'll see.
Okay. So where are the guys? Is the title a clickbait, you think? 25 missing kids discovered, or is it like actually just like a couple of them? I don't know. Let's see.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I need to talk with you.
Who's this?
What, Carla, maybe?
Who are you?
Not Carla.
Who are you, though?
I'm Chrissy.
Chrissy?
What? Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? Not Mark. Nice to meet you. I'm not Beyonce. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Okay. I need to talk to Carla as well.
Alright.
Do you have some ID on you?
I do. Carla's right over there, though.
Sure. You want to come over here?
How
What
are
was
you?
your name? I'm sorry.
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you work for the facility or?
No, I don't work here. No.
Okay.
I'm a friend.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I am super well.
I was knocking on the front door forever. Why didn't you answer?
I wasn't
I
aware
was
that it was
ringing on the intercom, calling.
Our intercom is off. I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go check out.
Okay, there's something fishy with Chrissy. She's
many
very dismissive, very like, I don't know anything. Even though I'm besties with Carla, I don't know shit. I don't know. Like,
The officer can see that her questions are being dodged.
exactly.
But now she knows there was at least one child on the property. She's one step closer to unraveling this bizarre mystery.
Oh, they got in finally. Jeez, is that Carla?
Isaac with CSPD. How are you, ma'am?
Good.
You're Carla.
I am.
So I'm kind of getting in on the end of all.
I know, and I'm sorry you're involved.
It seems like there's a whole lot going on. So
Go for it.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
Okay.
And
I don't know how to help you. You can ask me questions. I can answer them.
Hello,
I'm
back.
sorry. Do you want some water or anything?
oh no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good.
You take that.
Okay,
So
she's
I'm
being
sure
very
wasn't
nice.
concerned about taking care of
She's being very nice for someone that was ignoring the police for like the past 2 to 3 hours.
But we here, we come and knock. Nobody's answering. I hear music playing from the front.
Yeah.
You're hopping back fences. I don't know.
Yep,
What's going
yep.
On. So can you kind of give
I
me
just
some sort
didn't
of?
have my gate opener, but I came back to the property.
She looks anxious. Yeah, she looks anxious, and she's like too nice. Cause like if maybe it's just me, but if I had a police officer at my back door like knocking and trying to ask questions, I wouldn't be as like, oh my god, hi, do you want some water? Do you want some coffee as well? Yes. Come. Oh, I'm so sorry you're being inconvenienced. No normal person acts like that. Fishy, Carla. Fishy.
Do you want to come in?
Well, I'd like to check that house and see if there's any other kiddos.
Sure.
If you're just being honest with me, if you have
Sure.
other kids, tell me you have other kids.
Sure, no worries.
Okay.
And you want to check that house?
Yeah, I would like to check both.
Carla's
Oh,
property
God.
has 2 houses.
Oh,
one where
God,
she runs the daycare
guys.
center,
She stuffed them in the crawl space or something. Or what else do you guys have in the US? Attics. She stuffed them in the attic. She's like, yep, go ahead. You can look anywhere you like. You won't find them though.
and another that she seems to have rented out. As Officer Landon demands to search the second house, Carla and Chrissy try to contact the tenant for permission.
Oof.
I don't know if the tenant is there or not, so we're trying to reach her, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So,
You understand I'm not licensing it, and I don't care anything about that. I just care if kids are okay.
I
Okay.
get it. Fair enough. Is the tenant in the property?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we're trying so that we can let you. We had a feeling this might.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? I'm not understanding. What tenant? This is her house where she runs a daycare per se. What tenant? She also has a tenant? You can have children with... You can have a daycare license and also like rent that same place to like random people? What is... I don't... Do I need context for this? Because I'm kind of not...
Thank you.
How many kids do you usually have?
It varies, and I don't
I mean, it does kind of starting to look more like a daycare on the inside, you know? Maybe it's a fake tenant, so they can't check the house like that? Probably.
reachable.
Okay. That's the person who owns this house?
Mm-hmm. Well, I own the whole property.
There you go. So she lives in the same house with a tenant that she rents her house to, and she also runs a daycare. Right? That's BS. That is complete BS. She's probably trying to scramble reasons to stall the police or whatever, the license officers that came to check her license, because this makes no sense.
Yeah, she's on her way.
Who, the tenant? Right.
Alright. Yep. She should be here very soon.
Oh, wait, I think I get it.
Friend.
Okay. Is she an employee as well?
No, just my friend.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
she was... You were gone?
Yeah, I just ducked out to go have some lunch.
Okay. Is that normal?
For me to duck out and have lunch?
Yeah. I mean, is it... I don't know what... I guess for them it's not okay. It's not a crime. Again, I'm here for entirely different reasons than they are.
No worries. No
Okay.
worries.
I'm happy by himself. That's what I
No.
was mostly worried about when
Yeah.
nobody was answering. And
No worries.
While everything might seem serene on the surface, they will soon find out that something unsettling is going on under the surface.
Well, where
once
is
they
it?
can figure out that there's no other kiddos being in that house, and
We should have a kiddos counter. You know how there's like death counters? Well, we should have a kiddos counter for this video, because she just keeps saying kiddos, kiddos, never, not once have I heard her say children, kids, I don't know, boys, girls, freaking humans. It's just kiddos.
then we can be done.
Will she let me just go in? Are any of the doors open? Or unlocked?
I'm not sure.
Right, okay, so I'm understanding a little bit. 17 times. There's no way you've been counting. But I think I'm kind of understanding what's happening. So she owns the whole property, and the whole property kind of has like individual houses per se. So she kind of has like another little section of the house that has a different entrance from like the actual main property in her backyard, let's say, right? And so she's renting that to her friend, and so she needs permission from the tenant to go and check that property as well, because the police officer also wants to check all of it. It is basically what's happening, is what I'm gathering from this. Their communication doesn't make sense unless they want to drag it out of course. Well, that's probably what they're doing. That's what I would imagine, because you can easily... They're waiting for the tenant to come in. Like, why? You can just like text them and be like, yo, police is here. They want to check out the house. Just letting you know. That's it. And then they go in. Like, the hell? That's what a normal person would have done for sure. Like, they're stalling for something 100%.
They're locked. I just don't. That's open.
93 from 701.
There we go.
I'm in the backyard now when you get here.
Make yourself at home.
You don't mind if I just check around?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Despite suspicions, the officer checks the entire property but finds nothing incriminating.
Okay.
There's one here at the park.
One kid at the park? How? On their own? Like, what?
Basement.
Oh, God.
Do you have a basement?
No.
Am I moving that fluff?
It's just clothes and stuff.
Well, just up there.
Just blankets and stuff.
What
Can you move it?
What?
Just this big.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot ton of backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
Backpacks are these?
We're taking them and getting them cleaned for the soccer team.
That
Okay.
doesn't sound very likely.
Yeah,
As the officer
that's
gets more
BS.
confrontational, Carla begins to fumble.
Ooh.
So if I call these parents, where are they going to say their kids are right now?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to have you step aside. I'm just going to get some of that information.
Oh, she's anxious, dude. Like I can hear the sweat forming on every inch of her body right now. She's sweating.
She's hiding those backpacks. Where are these kids?
Yeah, that's strange AF. She's hiding backpacks in closets. And if you like, she had a bunch of stuff in front of the door to make it more inconvenient for someone to want to go open it, or to make it kind of seem like it's not being used. And then if you notice, it's all about in the body language as well. She was standing, she was like, you can open it. And then like police officer opened the door, and then she stood right in front of that closet, and she was like, yeah, you see, there's nothing here. But she's standing there and blocking the whole thing, you know? So it's like, she's really not helping herself and her situation is what I'm trying to say.
The shower. In the shower, there's a baby car seat.
There's a what?
Where are these kids?
Especially for babies. I don't know.
There's diaper bags. There's little backpacks. Try calling the mom of this. Where are these kids?
What the fuck?
This was covered with this, and she was trying to sit on
Yeah.
Outside, the other officer collects information from Christina Swagger, or Chrissy, and Carla.
Swagger. What a cool name. I'm a swagger. All right.
Hey, ma'am. You know, walk back over here. I just want you to hang out.
Was
in
she
this
going
area.
over there again? Yeah, well,
Do you want me to stay here with you?
we're about to find out, I guess.
I mean, I can. Doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to do.
While Officer Parker makes sure no one wanders off,
Right.
Officer Landon tries to contact some of the parents from the
Okay.
information on the backpacks before resuming the house search. What she doesn't know yet is that there is information being shared behind her back.
They're not sleeping somewhere. They're nap still not in here.
Any other phone numbers?
Not in those two beds.
What? Oh. Yeah. Open that backpack. See what it has. Whoa, it's still going. 4, 5. What the hell?
Daughter's the one that left out of here this morning. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids' backpacks.
Bro,
She
that's
said she wanted
wild.
them cleaned for the soccer team.
While the situation continues to grow
Okay, first of
murkier
all,
inside,
if that's the best lie that she could have come on the spot, not a very good liar. Guys, I've learned to lie. Like, you know those like on the spot, quick lies? I've learned how to do that because I had like pretty strict parents growing up. And I was actually a very good kid, like very, very good kid in comparison to like some other kids, I guess. Like I never stole, I never did drugs. I I don't know. I never did any of that. I didn't fail school. I actually had pretty good grades. But I did like to go party from time to time. I did like to do some shady stuff, you know? So like I had to learn how to lie to my parents like on the spot, fully perfect, amazing, straight face, chill out, even though I'm panicking on the inside. So I feel like if like I had a cop interrogate me about something, I feel like I would be very calm and collected, and I could come up with I don't know why I'm saying this. That makes me seem like super shady. I promise I'm not. Holy. Soccer supplies, obviously, right? Yeah, of course. And but it has, if she, first of all, it makes no sense because like why would the parents give her the backpack so she can clean them? Also, if that's the soccer team, wouldn't they have like a uniform backpack where the backpack would be exactly the same for every kid? And also, why are they not empty? Why do they have a bunch of shit in it, like in them, from kid, like clothes, diapers, snacks, food? Like why? They like she really fumbled that one.
Officer Parker continues to supervise Carla and Chrissy.
After you make sure all the kids are we still staying here or what?
I don't know. I'm just here.
I'm sorry, what did she just say? After you make sure that all the kids are safe, but you said that you have no kids today. Bro, what?
What is, I just need to know where things are going and what.
Sure, I don't know.
Okay.
I just got here. I haven't spoken with the other officer
Yeah.
yet, so I wouldn't be able to give you an accurate answer because I have no idea. Ma'am,
Oh yeah, sorry.
can I have you step out here now?
Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
He wasn't here. No. I said, we're not arguing semantics here. No.
Okay.
Is there a basement somewhere?
Yeah. Check. Houses like that, I don't know how like USA works, but I think houses like that should have basements, right? Don't most houses have basements?
Like where? Yeah. It's playing down here.
What? Ew, that's so creepy, dude. What the hell?
Gotta be a way to get down.
They can hear music playing from like the vents. Oh my god, that is so creepy. That's actually kind of creepy. I don't know why. The vent is making it super like eerie.
With more concerning evidence discovered, Officer Parker keeps his eye on Carla.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Ma'am, you can probably hold it.
Come with me? You can.
Follow me.
She's like running, dude.
As Officer Parker guides Carla back from the bathroom, Officer Landon gives him a call to express her concerns.
Okay.
Officer Parker.
So I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
Uh-huh. It's all of us, girly.
So I'm gonna call Sarge. Just keep them out there, please. Just, you can keep them in that side building.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you both parties in the back.
Okay, well there's music coming from a weird place.
Yeah.
And that she denied that any other kids were here. So she's changing her stories and weird stuff is going on.
As the officers inch closer to an unexpected revelation, Carla and Chrissy decide to talk. Whether or not anything they have to say is the truth is another matter entirely.
And it's like at this point, you know what, guys, as well, at this point, she's made it so much worse for herself, because if she had admitted from the beginning that, yeah, you know what, like the police were there to just like ensure that all children were safe in this vicinity, and that nothing was going to escalate with the license officers that came to check whether she's complied by the rules of the license or whatever. Right? So if she was just gonna say, like, admit, like, yeah, guys, you caught me. I have a license that allows me to have 2 kids in the house, but I right now have 12 kids in the house. She would have gotten a fine, yada, yada, whatever. And that's the end of the story. But now that she's like lied about it and she's hiding a bunch of kids, God knows where, in a basement, unattended, on their own. Most of them are babies because they have diapers on. Because there's diapers in their backpacks. That's like, listen, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know exactly how laws work in the US, but that's probably not very legal, is it? Right? So she's kind of like, it's snowballing into like something bigger. So she's like kind of dig her own hole over here.
She says all the kids at the park.
With who?
Sure.
With who? With like Mark, their other employees, or what?
We
Okay.
hear music playing
I can do that.
downstairs. How do you get downstairs?
Yeah, they're both clear.
There is no downstairs.
There is.
Ah.
We can hear it. We can hear it through the vent.
They're over.
Where? What's downstairs?
There's nothing downstairs.
There's children in the basement. We don't know how to get in there.
Okay.
There's no access to a basement. There isn't a basement.
Oh my God.
Do you want to go over to the car?
No, not yet.
Or do you stay
Oh my
outside?
God.
Upon realizing this was going far beyond what initially brought them to the scene,
Exactly.
Officer Landon calls the sergeant.
I'm searching the house and I can hear music coming from the basement, like children's music. I can't figure out how to get down there, but this is strange enough that it's got those little hairs rolling.
Yep,
I can't find
same,
an
dude.
opening
That's
to the
actually
basement,
so
but I can hear
eerie.
music coming from a vent into the basement.
Yep.
I've got Parker out back, keeping those ladies away from here, and I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, thank you, sir.
Desperate to locate the children, Officer Parker doubles down on his questions, his patience wearing thin.
So how do we get in the basement?
There is no basement. I am so sorry, but there's just not.
Okay. Where's the music coming from?
I don't know. I don't know. Have you heard music? I haven't heard any music.
Hmm.
If I was, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying that she is abusing these children, right? We haven't gotten to that part of the video or whatever. But yeah, like I don't know how it is in the US, but where I live, in the country that I live, most businesses have no licenses. Not because it's not illegal, but it's just like it's too expensive to get a license and people can't be bothered. So I don't think that it is extremely serious or like super holy shit offensive when someone like has a business without the appropriate license. But this is a bit different because again, she is endangering these children in my point of view, because instead of being like, yo, listen, you caught me, here are the kids, I'm trying to prove to you that even though I don't have a license for all of these kids, they're safe, they're fed, they're clean, they're entertained. But she's hiding them in like, I don't even know where, in a vent. Where does this vent lead? Who knows? So like now it's getting creepy, dangerous, and like, borderline criminal. So yeah, that's the whole point.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you stop following my instructions.
Yo. He went hard.
Over there by the end of the water. I stood up. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. The only reason I'm having you sit down is you seem very nervous. You're wandering around, not paying any attention.
She really is. I'm telling you.
There's windows that go downstairs.
Yeah.
And she's saying to get to it under the deck. And we said, how? And she won't. There's blinds on the window. Right
Under the deck, and magically that music stopped.
Oh my God. Wait, guys, I think I know what's happening. She probably has like an employee or some shit like that. That makes more sense. Because you can't just have like unattended children roaming around your basement, right? Crawling around your basement. She probably has like an employee or like some friend, or even tenant, they might not be imaginary, like the tenant, right? Sitting down there with the children, and then she texted them and she was like, oh my God, they're hearing the music. They're gonna try to come and find you. And they turned the music off because now the music doesn't exist. This is crazy. This bitch crazy. Shane taking that shit serious. Both of them be just chilling there texting. I mean, okay, listen, think about it a little bit. What would you have done in that situation? You have access to your phone, so you're trying to like either distract yourself, text someone for help, ask for advice, post on, I don't know, on Facebook or like Instagram story, hey, oh my God, this shit wild. I have police investigating my house. Like, you know, yeah, that's normal. People cope with like stressful and shocking situations by like being buried on their phones. Like I'd do that, the same thing, to be honest. And also another thing, mind you, they're trying to conceal the fact that they're like their soul is in their ass right now because she's fumbling. They look extremely anxious. So yeah.
You said there's access under this deck?
Oh, we're on the side. That's if they left the opening.
Hello, welcome.
What did you say? Here for a second. Like through here and down, or how?
On the other side.
So out and around. Okay.
There's an what is
on the other side, from the front?
There's access to under of the.
How do you get between the two?
Wait, we'll see.
Let me just be frank with you. I don't care about licensing. I don't care.
She's already said this.
At the park.
And why do I hear music coming from down?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And you hide in the backpacks from me like a cat on a tin roof.
She really was.
Yeah.
All of this.
She's so nervous. You can see it in her. You can see it in her body language. She's so tense. She's so tense, and she's too nice. She's being very nice. There's no freaking way. Like I said, there's no freaking way. There's a cop trying to like look around my house, interrogating me, being in my property, and there's no way that like if I was innocent, there's no way that I would be like, oh my God, yes, oh yes, oh no, you know, yeah, I hear you, ha ha ha. There's no way. She knows she's about to be busted. Oh, for sure.
Of events that is altogether not okay.
Mm-hmm.
If there's kids downstairs, we can deal with that, but you got to tell me how to get to them. I just want to lay eyes. So tell me how to get to the kids.
I don't know why you're hearing music, and I'm really sorry. If they want to see kids, they can go to the park. The kids are over there.
And that'll be our next step. We'll go look there.
Okay.
But why am I hearing music from down there?
I don't know.
And as soon as we mention that, you text somebody and it shuts off. That's weird.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. I can show you.
Let's go stand over here.
Okay.
I know.
Yep.
There's window ones on the side and on the back.
And that window down there.
Yeah.
How can you not also like a question, right? How like if this house has a basement, how can you not find access to it? She must have hidden it. Pretty sure the title says secret door. Yeah, yes, I understand it's a secret door. Obviously, they can't find it, so it's secret. But how? How can a house just have a door that you can't find? How can like a whole entrance to a basement be hidden? Like I don't understand this.
Even if there is a crawl.
I have cat hair in my mouth as usual.
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement.
Doggedly?
Just then,
I've never heard that word before. To search doggedly. What the hell? That's news to me.
Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
Oh God.
Hear that kid crying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where. Just from when I was standing here, I heard a small kid. Maybe from like maybe.
Oh, that was crazy.
Right here.
Do you know how?
You guys have a search warrant?
You know, at this point, we're looking for kids. We're concerned for the welfare of kids. And until we find those kids, we're here for exigent circumstances. So if you want us out of here, tell us where that basement is. We heard a kid crying.
I just heard a kid crying like 6 seconds ago. Maybe 10 seconds ago.
How well hidden is this door?
Exactly. And it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you tell us where those
Exactly.
kids are.
That's what I'm saying. She's digging herself a hole like deeper and deeper and deeper. Because again, if she just come out and said, yo, fuck you, busted. I don't have a license for 12 kids, but here they are. They're safe, they're clean, they're fed. I'm good. She would have gotten away with it with a freaking fine. I feel like now I don't know how laws work, but I feel like she's really testing the waters. And I feel like she might, she's not going to get away just with she's going to get away with handcuffs in a police car at this point.
They're at the park.
Then why are we hearing kids coming from your basement?
As Carla continues with the facade, Officer Landon returns
She looks
to her
scared as
frantic
shit,
search of
though.
the house, but it's Officer Parker who's about to make the discovery they've been hoping for.
Oh god, did they find it? No. Bro.
Hey, Isaac. Turns out there is a basement.
As they make their way into the hidden room,
I'm sorry, what?
Turns out there is a basement.
I love this guy. Just be like, turns out there is a basement. You know? Amazing. But what the fuck? How can you, guys, why, again, how are houses in the US so weird? Y'all have crawl spaces. Why the fuck? I don't know. I don't know why you would want to have a crawl space where anyone can access it from the outside. Like, just no. Y'all have weird basements. Y'all have attics. Why? Again, just have a storage or like a shed where you can put your stuff in. Why? Secret room? Secret room. What? And I've seen a lot of them. Like in random videos. What? This is some movie or like this is some Scooby-Doo. It's a wall and a vase in front of the wall. And if you just kind of like knock on it and then slide it, it's a secret room. That's it's crazy to me. It's some crazy shit to me. Yeah. This is so interesting to watch. Look at her. Yeah. He said, turns out there is a basement. And she was like, I guess.
as they make their way into the hidden room that reeks of the smell of soiled diapers, officers are going to make an unbelievable discovery.
Ew. Yo, oh my god! That is so creepy. That is like a creepy bit. No fucking... Cuff her indeed. Cuff her indeed, dude.
Who are you? Who are you and why are you hiding all these kids down here? Get up. Get up.
Oh.
Hi, babies. It's okay, guys. It's okay. You ladies need to come here now.
Oh my god.
Both of you
Ladies,
come here
there's
now.
2 ladies.
I don't know what's going on, but this is not okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
Can I put my shoes on?
I'm going to pat you for weapons first. You need to go upstairs and talk to my partner.
Holy shit.
Ma'am.
Oh my god, that is so creepy, dude.
Call 571.
I know.
We've about 20 kids down here.
20!
In a revelation that,
That-
stuns
whoa.
everyone, Officer
20?
Landon finds 25 very young children in the
25! 25! She has a license for 2. She has 25 kids in a basement. Not even like some kindergartens don't even have 25 kids. About soccer team size, that's 2 soccer teams. Wait, is soccer football? Because football is 11. 11 for each team. That's 2 groups of crazy. Guys, that is actually crazy.
Basement.
Sorry, who are you? Huh? Who are you?
My name's Katie.
What is your deal with all this? Why are you hiding kids from us?
No, I don't know.
Kind of looks like it.
The woman Officer Landon is speaking with is Caitlin Nelson. More shocking details about her role will be revealed. But for now, Officer
There's
Landon
more
lays it
shocking
out to her
stuff.
that she is in trouble.
You're looking at an obstruction charge at the minimum.
I don't even know what this licensing thing is. I don't understand what this.
All I know is law enforcement officers are in the house. You heard me knocking before. You heard me on the phone. I know she text messaged you and
Yeah.
told you to shut the kids up. So
She did.
You're looking at obstruction.
She
I
did.
know you're watching the kids now, so I'm not going to ask you to pick the kids up.
Okay. No, yeah,
I need a list of all these parents.
I don't know all the parents' names and stuff. I don't know.
How long have you worked?
I've just been babysitting. That's all I've been told. Babysitting.
For how long?
For maybe a couple months.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies, are you going to be okay with these kids for a second?
Yes. Well, let them come out. How long have you guys
Oh
been
my god. I feel like these women are kind of like victims at this point because they look this Katie girl, she looks young. She probably doesn't have a job, found this babysitting job, obviously didn't bother to, check that this whole thing is legal. Probably can't afford to lose this job or whatever. Who needs to be in real trouble is the freaking lady that owns the place. The one that's behind all this, the one that freaking hid 25 kids. Illegal babysitting ring, what a tame yet weird crime. I know, it's tame, but then if you think about it, it's not tame if anything had went wrong. This is children we're talking about. It's pretty serious. Like, you gotta have a bunch of certificates, I don't know, went through training, went through licenses in order to be able to work with kids. So it's not, it's on the surface, it looks tame or sounds tame, but I don't think it really is when it comes to kids, dude.
Give me an estimate. I don't know, an hour. Okay, maybe. Okay.
Liability is the word. Exactly. Liability. You have liability over 25 children. That's a lot of freaking children. And if anything happens to any of these children, if one has an allergic reaction and dies from their peanut, allergic reaction, or freaking breaks their leg while playing, or it's a liability, you are responsible. You go to jail because this kid died because they ate a peanut that their friend gave them. It's serious. Which is why kindergartens need papers,
While Katie claims they were hidden for maybe an hour, a later affidavit for Christina Chrissy Swager states that Carla told them to take all of the children inside to the basement earlier
of course.
that day. While
She's
it's
the one
unclear
behind
how
all of
long
this. She's the one that
children
owns
were
the
down
property
there,
and the
it
daycare.
seems to have been longer than an hour.
Yikes.
It appears that all of the kids had been dropped off like normal, and Carla and her staff panicked once the licensing officials arrived.
Exactly.
Followed by police.
Exactly.
Officers now focus on reuniting the children with their families.
If you will help me get unhandcuffed, I will get all of these parents here to pick up these kids.
Okay, we can handcuff you, but if anything squirrely happens, it's not going to be good.
Nothing squirrely. I promise. Can we take care of our babies?
We're going to get the parents on the way. I don't know that you guys are fit to take care of babies.
Yep.
because You hide them in the basement.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop moving around.
We can change their diapers. We can get them
Yeah.
something to
There's
eat.
2 ladies here that are working.
Yeah.
And
They
that's
don't-
what.
They don't know these 2 ladies.
No, so they're
Look,
understand.
they-
They're all freaked out.
These
freak
ladies,
out. Just
look,
start calling parents.
I'll stay right here.
Just start calling parents.
Can,
Yep.
Wait for the. Okay, just hear me out. I get it. Okay, I get how you feel about me. Just listen. These 3 ladies can take care of those little guys, and I can get their parents on the phone. I can sit right there, and we can get them out the door to where they belong. Can we work as a team to do that?
But Officer
Holy,
Landon is not in the
okay,
mood
she's
for
really pissing me
negotiation
off now.
and knows
Girl, sit your ass down, okay? You did a doozy. This is a big one, okay? Sit your ass down. Do as you're told. You were handcuffed 2 seconds ago. Be humble. Call the freaking parents and shut the fuck up. Like, what the hell?
it's better than to give in to Carla's act.
Why are we here?
Yeah. How did we get to this point? That you're hiding kids in a basement
Literally.
and you're not being honest with me.
Yep. The police officer said multiple times to her, I don't care if you have licensing issues. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. Just show me that the babies are safe, and then I'm leaving you alone. She's like, there's no babies. There's no babies. Well,
Provision, and it's just that you have too many kids. That's not a crime. I don't care.
exactly. See, that's not a crime. I don't care. She wouldn't have gotten handcuffed. She wouldn't have gotten arrested. She's probably getting arrested, or she's getting some type of sentence. They don't give a fuck. They were just there to make sure that the kids were safe, because license officials were here to check whether there's, everything's under how it should be. But like, she literally did this to herself. Sadly.
But when you're preventing me from doing my job and
Yep.
you're creating physical obstacles for me to do my job,
And I did all of
that's
that.
when I care.
Okay, I did all of that. And
Did
I'm
what?
guilty of all of that.
Oh,
Just go.
okay.
Katie, what? Stand up for me. Put your hands behind your back, okay? What's your middle name?
Can't put my foot in my pocket, okay?
No, lay forward now.
Put it down right there.
Can I put my skirt down real
No.
quick?
Oh,
It turns out Caitlin Nelson has a long rap sheet.
Oh
In
no.
fact, there was an active warrant against her at the time of this incident. As parents receive calls to pick
She
up
ha-
their children, Carla has some news to share with them.
If you're unable to come quickly, don't worry. Just come when you can. They're closing the business down. So if you don't have to rush though.
Later interviews with parents
Okay.
highlight more horrific details about their children suffering from nightmares and not being able to sleep in the dark. Carla Marie Faith was
What?
found guilty of 26 counts of child abuse without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and another misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She's been sentenced to 6 years in prison and is
6
currently eligible
years. 6 years, guys. That is a lot of years. 6 years. You know how much shit you can do in your life in 6 years. She did this to herself. If she had opened the door when the police were knocking on her door and said, hey, I messed up. I'm sorry. I don't know how it happened. Parents dropped off the kids last minute. I only have license for 2 kids, but I right now have 25. Sorry, I fucked up. Here they are. They're safe. They're not in a basement. They're fed. They're clean. Their diaper is changed. I have people looking after them. They're entertained. There's toys. She wouldn't have went to jail. She wouldn't. I'm telling you, the like worst case scenario, she would have gotten fined by the license officials for not having the correct license. Max, I'm telling you, I get, like, I'm so sure of it. 6 years. That's crazy. Wow, she's insane. She would need psychiatric treatment, not just jail. Yeah, she's delusional. She's delusional for thinking, first of all, that this is the, this was the option, instead of actually coming clean and being like, yo, guys, here's the thing, here's the situation, right? She decided to, like, hide 25 kids, and she thought that she was going to get away with it. That's delusion. So she for sure has some underlying issues right there, right? So yeah, this was wild. This was crazy, actually, guys. Holy shit.